we are Vivid Cool
Vivid
for
Cool.
sure. Golf tourism is teeing up big.
Go into your downtown, go into your bookstore, wherever it is. Bookstores are charming, and a wave of new independent ones are opening across the region. Some of the most booked restaurants in New York State are right here on the island.
The Farm Italy, recently named one of OpenTable's top 100 restaurants in the U.S. National Girl Scout Day, March 12th. We're spotlighting Debbie Gibson, who grew up in Merrick and became a global pop sensation before she was even old enough to vote.
Academy Awards are airing March 15th. We're highlighting a few iconic films that were filmed or inspired by Long Island. Justin Timberlake's back in Sag Harbor, except he's suing it over the potential release of his DWE body cam footage.
So, listen, Justin, don't drink and drive. Welcome back to another episode of the Long Island Tea Podcast, where we spill the tea on living your best, most amazing, fabulous, fantastic Long Island life. I'm Sharon.
I'm Stacy.
Stacy, we are thriving.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I really got into it there. I'm not gonna lie. First of all, you look very pretty with this lamp behind you and the blue. I'm sort of like staring at you.
This is like amazing.
Yeah, for those who are just listening and not watching, there have been significant lighting and creative touches, more than touches, I guess.
Yeah.
Really significant changes to our studio, and we're very into it.
It is so vibey in here.
It is.
And we are going to spill some tea.
It looks just very, very cool in here. It is it feels like a lounge today a bit. Chris, our new videographer, has installed new lights up top. We've got a lot of blue happening, blue hues.
I love this.
Do you know Vivid Cool filter on your picture when you can scroll through your pictures? That's what I feel like we are.
Oh, we are Vivid Cool for sure. And we have a watch clock in here. A clock in here that we use. So I just realized now that it was blue too. And Michael's like, it's always been blue. But I love it. I'm like, I just love it in here. I want to live in here.
Yeah, and for women of our age, we have a fan blowing on us as well.
Yes.
So that's
if it looks like we're at a Beyonce concert, it's because
you know why?
Who run the world?
Oh, International Women's Month. Girls.
I love it. So this week has been wild. I was a little moody last week, so I have to apologize to my hot teas if they felt.
You were not.
I got a couple comments here and there about.
You know what? We're human.
We're human. But this week I promised to bring you all the joy in the world.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
You did for me last week, so thank you. We've got a lot of things going on. We have so much coming up, but this past week you just got off the call with the USGA.
Yep,
amazing stuff.
Great call.
We had
a hotel
meeting this morning. Great turnout. Also great conversation. We haven't had a hotel meeting in a while, and I think it was just we really wanted to open up the floor to see what else Discover Long Island can do for our hotel partners. Yep. What they want to see more of. We're finally stacked with our sales team. So we are going out and making sure that meetings and conventions are a priority here. So it was a really great conversation, open floor. I loved it. A lot of great, not advice, but suggestions, I would say. Some stuff that we've done in the past that they want to see reinitiated. So I'm excited. It's going to be really good.
Yes, and we also got our new 2026, 2027 inspiration guide.
It came out awesome. We're so proud of it. We finally got it full deliver here this week. There's so much, and everybody loved it at the hotel meeting this morning. They all wanted in their hotels to distribute.
Very glad to hear that. There was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears put into this 100%. By every single member, but specific shout out to Emmeline. She is the sole designer.
Yes.
At Discover Long Island. And while we did outsource it to an amazing graphic designer, she worked very, very closely selecting pictures and fonts and all this stuff. And it was a team effort. Everybody contributed and gave feedback. It is a large departure, like every single other thing we've been doing from what we've done in the past. It was big and shiny. And this has a very cool like filter on top, and it is an absolute resource. Anybody listening, if you want one of these, you can request one on our website. We're happy to send it to you, and consider it a guide to what to do on Long Island.
Absolutely. It's your inspiration for coming to this beautiful destination. But I'm not sure if it's up yet. It should be. And I don't know, maybe.
Digital version is up.
Digital version is up. So if you want to see what's inside and you really want to get a hold of it, you can go on our website and flip through the book and then order your hard copy when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, great job from the team. I know we talked about this last week. Did we mention it was Appreciation Day?
Employee Appreciation Day, we did, yeah.
So the TikTok was recorded, and it is quite hilarious. So I do want to say that I love the team here. Everybody's amazing, and it's great.
I will just say the social team, Bree, Michael, and Gabby have been doing an excellent job.
Yes.
On, not that they don't, but just really fun, topical TikTok, trending stuff. And I think that, we were doing that in the past. We'd sprinkle it in, but I think it's proven, people want to, we want to humanize what we do. Yeah. And that was actually a bit of feedback. I was at a game with a vendor recently, and they pointed out the Destination Professionals TikTok that we did with throwing the ball. Yeah. And they said, they're like, you guys humanize what you do. We loved it. And it's like, it's weird for like a consumer to look at it. And it is consumer facing, but like, people really are appreciating it. So I think when we mix in what's true about what we do with what's trending, it's a great result.
Yeah, it was awesome. I loved that one too, and I got a lot of feedback on that one as well.
Pinch of sprinkles.
Pinch of sprinkles. Oh my God. So we did share about this last week, how we were assisting them with not closing their doors and just really getting the community involved. And man, did they show up. But then she shared a reel. I was in tears.
I know. It was nice.
I sent it to the both of you and Michael last night. Like, oh my gosh.
It was deep.
It was so deep. And like, I felt it. Like I felt her pain. Yeah. More than we hear from our businesses, our partners and things like that. But like, she was just, I love what she did. She talked about everybody who helped in the community came together to really save the doors. But I didn't realize her sister has a company too at the Eastwind Shops, and I loved what she said. It was like, what's the business? Squeeze of lemons or something?
Ooh, I have to look.
It was something like squeeze of lemons, and hers is pinch of sprinkles. So it's just like you get a pinch and a squeeze.
Very nice. Yeah, so I think the community aspect we always talk about here, whether it's for something that someone in need, right, or something just the community coming together. Yeah. But I think
they really did. They showed up.
It's a great example, and I'm glad that we were able to help.
I know. I'm so glad for that. Should we get into this episode?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Got a lot.
We got a lot. I think we were like 8 pages. Yeah. Show us your Long Islander. This week we're celebrating National Potato Chip Day on March 14th by spotlighting a hometown snack that has been crunching its way into Long Islanders' hearts for decades. North Fork potato chips, guys. This is our Long Islander this week. Yeah. If you have not tried North Fork potato chips, it's a must.
I feel like we've discussed this before. Walk. I am not a potato chip person.
How are you not?
But I love North Fork potato chips.
I am such
because
a potato
it's
chip
a
person.
significant crunch, and I think that's.
They are. They're like a kettle cook. Yeah, they're delicious.
We've definitely said this, and I guess if I had to choose a chip, it would be a kettle cooked type of chip. So the owner, Carol Sidor, has continued the tradition of producing these beloved kettle cooked chips, as we said, right in Mattituck on the North Fork. They're made with locally grown potatoes and simple ingredients. They're known. I guess I should have read ahead. They're known for their signature crunch, and they have become a staple snack for many Long Islanders like myself.
Yeah, I love them. I saw on the news they have like a little segment on our local news station, and they show you like behind the scenes of them farming the potatoes and everything like that. So it's really, really great. But if you love supporting local, stay tuned. We're planning to highlight Carol Sidor on an upcoming Show Us Your Long Islander segment to share more about her story and behind the North Fork potato chips. Okay, so it's Women's Month.
Yeah.
It's potato chip day.
It's very organic right
Very
now.
organic.
It's all coming together
I
very
love
neatly.
this.
Should you know a Long Islander doing something great in our community, show us your Long Islander by sending us a DM or emailing spillthetea@discoverlongisland.com.
Love this. Are you ready?
You know what? I need it. It's been, I didn't really we didn't really get into the week, our personal feelings towards it. Laughter is the only medicine that will work for me.
Okay.
Right
All
now.
right. Here it goes. I asked my brother to pass me the travel pamphlet this morning.
Oh, yeah.
You know what he said? Bruh, sure.
Nice. Good one. That was good. Brochure. Bruh. Sure.
Took me a minute on that one.
What a good one, though. Like, we're talking
Michael's
about
like,
our inspo guide.
yes.
Yeah, that was really good.
See?
Did you take it from the same account? Did you realize
So I send, I follow this, the one with the aliens. There's sometimes
yes, that's where I get, sometimes it's not safe for work.
Right. They're funny.
Right, but that's where I get my puns from, that
Yes.
account. And now,
I also follow this Irish guy, and he just walks around with his phone, and he cracks up. I think that's why I get it, because I crack up at myself too.
that was good.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Sure.
Long Island's Revolutionary Roots. We are spotlighting the William Floyd Estate in Mastic Beach. This is the home of William Floyd, who was one of the New York signers of the Declaration of Independence in 1776.
During the Revolutionary War, Floyd supported the Patriot cause, even as British forces occupied parts of Long Island, making the site a powerful reminder of the region's role in America's founding.
Today, the estate is one of the historic locations featured in Long Island 250 celebration, like we've mentioned so many times, and included in the Suffolk County 250 historical passport, which if you don't have, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, or go to suffolk250.org and you can download it. And this passport encourages visitors to explore Revolutionary War sites across Long Island as we rapidly approach.
Rapid. It's coming.
We're here.
It's coming.
We're here. Rapidly approach the nation's 250th anniversary in July. In July.
Super excited for 2026 and the celebration. But I wanted to say, I think I could say it. It's confirmed. We are a presenting sponsor with Suffolk County for their big concert series. Big concert that they're having at Bald Hill. We are super excited for what goes behind that, because we are doing a ton of things that come up with this, as far as creating a whole long form video that will be displayed before the concert. I'm super excited for that. And the Passport press tour.
Yes, that's great. Things are moving.
You
know, like it's anybody, like when you work at an organization, you can have an idea in September and it can go away, or it could be done too quickly and it doesn't work out, but we've taken our time and finally these initiatives are coming to fruition and the timing is right. We're going to be shooting some stuff with some important folks on Long Island.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
And the snow is melting all at the same time, so we're really going to be able to do it this month. And,
the snow is melting,
the snow's melting, and we're also seeing some random spring temps coming up. We're going to hit 60, I think, this weekend or something like that. So all that 250 stuff that we've been talking about, and we tease it here, and we have so many meetings about it, and you speak to folks over there, and so do I, that now we're actually doing it. So I'm really excited to share that, and we'll put it on our YouTube channel. It'll be on our marketing campaigns on News 12. We'll chop it up and make it into snackable content for all different platforms.
I love it. I love it. I love golf too.
We love Long Island life.
I love Long Island life. Golf tourism is teeing up big. Huge. We're seeing a big growth across the U.S., and that's great because Long Island is home for the U.S. Open this coming June. That's where you're getting confused. Not that you were getting confused.
I mean, you don't have to call me out on it.
I mean, the months just roll into each other. But U.S. golf tourism market is projected to grow from $5.9 billion in 2026 to nearly $9.8 billion by 2036, highlighting a rising travel trend that brings people together while supporting local businesses and communities. We do this, Long Island, we have, I want to say over 60 golf courses here. Oh, right? I would say.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. We are a golfer's destination, so
Luxury
we
golf
are going
destination.
to jump on this for sure.
Yeah, so travelers are turning golf trips into multi-day getaways, and we do that. You know, we have visitors here. We create itineraries and agendas for them, so they can really experience everything from golf to
Over
vineyard.
145 golf courses on Long Island.
On Long Island, wow.
Public and private courses.
Amazing.
But yeah, so these multi-day getaways combine outdoor recreation, like we were saying, beaches, luxury hospitality, dining, family-friendly. That's a tough one for me. Family-friendly experiences reflecting a growing desire for meaningful travel closer to home. And we know that. Marketing has shared data with us that a lot of times there's road trips.
Yeah.
There's a big uptick in road trips. People may be straying from planes, just depending on the type of year or the year itself. But this is a great place to come for a road trip and turn into a multi-day exciting thing for everybody.
Make it a golf 3-day tour.
Yeah.
You know, it's super exciting. But like we said, we are hosting the U.S. Open June 18th through the 21st as one of the most historic courses in the country. Shinnecock Hills will once again welcome the world to the East End, bringing global attention to an economic impact to our region's hotels, restaurants, and small businesses. Super excited. Join DLI.
I mean, how can we forget? Drum roll this.
We are having our inaugural golf outing on April 30th at the Timber Point Country Club. And this is to welcome the U.S. Open and really just make sure that they know Long Island is here for them always. And they are going to be bringing the U.S. Open trophy for display. And we have a USGA representative coming to give a little presentation, and we're super excited. And then we also have...
I'm just so excited. I'm like,
Phil Simms, the MVP,
Giants quarterback,
we're gonna do a little fireside
avid
chat.
golfer.
I'm super excited.
So yes, hopefully he'll get on the course with us. But yes, this is a very exciting event, the first, like you said, and something that we really hope to continue doing in some capacity going forward.
And Angelica and I were talking about it the other day, and we're like, Phil Simms this year? And then we're just naming people like for years to come.
We know who you want to name. Jeff Probst.
Yeah, well.
Next time. Between the covers. Let's get sexy on the pod. Independent bookstores are growing on Long Island. We love to see this. We've spoken about Barnes & Noble also coming back. That was nice because they were all going out of business. We just want these types of, more of this on Long Island. You don't always have to order online.
Right.
Go into your downtown, go into your bookstore, wherever it is. But this, bookstores are charming, and a wave of new independent ones are opening across the region, namely Riverhead, Babylon, and Huntington.
I know, and these aren't just places to buy a book. They're community hubs, and they offer personalized recommendations, author meet and greets, which I just got reached out to today by somebody asking for us to sponsor something that we couldn't, but he was telling me about the author meet and greet that's happening.
That's nice.
And it was so cool. But they also have book clubs. Like I used to have a book club with my sisters, and like it never turned into reading the books, but
we watched the movies.
But it all adds to that cozy small town hallmark feel that we have here on Long Island, and exploring Long Island's downtowns as such a memorable experience for our visitors.
That's nice. So Diner's Choice.
Yes, I saw this.
Did you know some of the most booked restaurants in New York State are right here on the island?
Yes.
This is according to Open Table. We're not just saying this because we want to. So from upscale steakhouses to authentic Italian dining, these local favorites are serving up some of the region's top culinary experiences.
Like the Farm Italy. And
if you haven't been there, by the way.
That's what I was just going to say.
Like, just go. Yeah. What are you waiting for?
It's delicious.
It's amazing and beautiful.
Recently named one of Open Table's top 100 restaurants in the U.S., the Farm Italy is known for a handcrafted Italian cuisine, warm hospitality, and absolutely stunning spaces that feel like that you're on Italian countryside.
Yeah, and it's right in town.
Yeah.
In town of Huntington. You can really make that a whole night. I mean, Paramount. Go to dinner. There's a ton of dessert places, and you just walk around bookstores. I mean, that's really, you can spend, that's a 4 or 5 hour experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Where you're not even necessarily spending a ton of money. It's more about just like walking around and breathing it all in. Okay, Insignia Prime Steak and Sushi, which is in Smithtown. Pass that all the time. That's a Long Island staple. If you like prime, dry-aged steaks, fresh sushi and seafood, in a setting that blends a historic North Shore mansion with a vibrant, high-energy atmosphere, then this place is for you.
Or there's the Blackstone Steakhouse in Melville.
Delish.
This is a standout steakhouse featuring prime, dry-aged, and Kobe beef, fresh sushi as well, seafood, and an 850-bottle wine list.
You got to tackle that.
Holy moly. Delivering a luxury dining experience right here on Long Island.
These 3 restaurants, just in particular, we know we have a long restaurant list here that we all love, but this is a great highlight. These are 3 that, like, if you haven't been to these, you should put these at the top of your list.
Definitely. And then some others that were mentioned were Fogo de Chao and Rare 650.
Yeah, great partners of ours.
Yeah. National Girl Scout Day, March 12th. Super exciting. And it celebrated making the founding of the Girl Scouts in 1912 and honoring generations of girls who have built confidence, leadership skills, and lifelong friendships through the organization.
Your Girl
Pearl
Scouts?
was for like a hot minute, but then like schedules, it just kind of didn't work out.
Harper was a Girl Scout. It was very on brand for her. That made sense. I was not. I'm like not like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually would have. It's, between all the things that they teach you, it probably would have served me well, to be honest. I don't remember Girl Scouts being a big thing by me, but I was like a Girl Scout mom, and it was brutal.
Really?
It was brutal. Yes, we had a lot of beef with the moms of the Girl Scouts. Yeah, it's true, and I won't even that's before I'd even gotten to like cookie selling, which is like a beast in and of itself. I know it's like the greatest.
Well, you know what? Do you see the commercials of the Girl Scout cookies? Like the girls going out and like they see each other across the street.
Oh, and like giving each other eyes.
Giving each other.
Yeah, it's ruthless, but listen, it's amazing to be a Girl Scout or a Boy Scout. There's a ton of takeaway. So this is nice that it's National Girl Scout Day. Girl Scout cookie season, as we said, is in full swing. Themed cookie booth weekends happening across the island, and upcoming events like Advocacy Day and Silver Award Breakfast celebrating girls making an impact in their communities.
I love it. And as we celebrate Women's History Month, this is a perfect time to recognize the role Girl Scouts has played in helping young girls grow into strong leaders. What was that movie with? It was like Troop Leader, right?
Troop Beverly Hills.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Oh my gosh.
It's like you, I think.
Wait, what? Let's do the leading ladies of Long Island.
Leading ladies.
As we continue celebrating Women's History Month, this week's leading lady highlights a Long Island woman who helped shape the sound of modern pop music.
And
oh my gosh.
We are talking Debbie Gibson.
Now it's you. Out of the blue.
I love that you're singing.
Thank you so much. There's more.
Oh,
more in the tank.
Bring it to me. The air is flowing. It's vibey in here. I love it. We're spotlighting Debbie Gibson, who grew up in Merrick and became a global pop sensation before she was even old enough to vote. At just 17 years old, Debbie Gibson wrote, produced, and performed her hit song, Foolish Beat, making her the youngest artist ever to write, produce, and perform a #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100.
Her debut album, Out of the Blue, which I just gave you a little sample of, produced multiple international hits, sold millions of copies, launching her into worldwide fame during the late 80s. I saw her in concert.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
Here on Long Island.
That's awesome.
And it was great. I really love it. I saw that. I saw her. I don't know if she opens for New Kids on the Block or if they were separate concerts.
No, she opened. I remember that.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So funny enough about that, because my sisters went to that and I didn't. And like my brother at the time was dating this girl, and like they made me an ice cream party, and I invited me and my friends, and it was like the days of pay-per-view where you can watch it on pay-per-view.
Yeah,
and we watched it on pay-per-view.
That was nice that they did that for you. Can you just remind our audience how many siblings you have and where you fall?
I have 9 brothers and sisters, and I am the last. I am the 10th. Lucky number 10.
So Debbie Gibson, just for everybody, in case you ever need a karaoke song.
Yes.
She's a lot of options for you. But yeah, I love this. This was great. But yeah, she's not just a singer-songwriter. She's on Broadway, she's on TV, and a mentor to young artists, influencing for generations.
I love it. Just another reminder that some pop music's most impressive trailblazers got their start right here on Long Island because it's something in the water, I tell you. Stacey, we had a charity, and I thought Michael did a really great job with the notes because when we do the charities, we kind of save them for the end, but I think it's important to bring them back up top.
Sure.
So Long Island Home Fire Campaign. Magnolia, one of our listeners, reached out to let us know on March 28th, the American Red Cross is hosting a Sound the Alarm fire safety event in the town of Islip.
The volunteers will be installing free smoke alarms, helping families create home escape plans, and sharing important fire safety tips.
And this isn't just one day effort; it's an ongoing initiative. So it's an opportunity for residents across Long Island to sign up or even request an event in their own community. So you can learn more and register now for the event at soundthealarm.org/LI. Funny, because I would like for them to come to my house and make sure that my smoke alarm is installed correctly, because we take a shower and it sets off the smoke alarm.
I've had that happen in mine too. The steam affecting it. Yeah. So mine used to be hypersensitive, and I live in an apartment, and my stove is like very close to where the smoke alarm is, and it used to go off if there was like smoke rising, like something just steam. Like we're trying to get like a good sear on the steak, and it doesn't go off ever. So the steam doesn't set it off in the shower either. So I'm wondering if it's a dead battery situation, but I'm not getting the beep.
Well, that's what's so annoying too. I mean, I know they're super important, so I don't want to take away from that. But what's so annoying is when the battery is about to die and it just constantly beeps.
I know.
And I got to get on the ladder.
That's when I got to do a rent-a-husband because I can't change that. I can't do it.
Need a lizard with the ladder. St. Patrick's
Important
Day
holiday
weekend
coming up
on Long Island. Very important. Is my favorite holiday.
Starting on Friday the 13th.
Yes. The Irish tenors are going to be at the Suffolk in Riverhead, celebrate the Celtic classics and timeless ballads performed by this internationally acclaimed vocal trio.
Something a little different than that, Mariachi Night at Ruta Oaxaca and Patchogue, and as well as The Bodyguard, which is, if you haven't seen the movie, you can go see it live at the Engman Theater in Northport.
And then the Full Monty at the Gateway in Bellport. Select dates are there. This heartfelt and humorous stage adaptation follows 6 men determined to put on a show of a lifetime.
I'm not sure if the show follows... It was a movie and then it was a Broadway show? Was it just a movie? But they dropped they dropped trout, so you may just want to figure out if you're bringing a strict parent.
Friendly.
Yeah.
Saturday, March 14th, Rhythm of the Dance at Stoller Center in Stony Brook.
That reminds me of Rhythm is a Dancer.
Yes.
Rhythm is a dancer.
I was going to say, I'm not going to start singing.
Mateo Lane. We got to catch up. That's the name of the show at the Paramount in Huntington.
And then the Irish Luck on the Farm at Smithtown Historical Society.
And then Station Patty's Day at Station Yards in Ronkonkoma. It's always a good time there.
Come see my girls march in the parade at Bayshore.
Oh, right.
St. Patrick's Day Parade is Saturday, March 14th.
Yeah. I really would like to do that.
Do it. I'll be there.
And then Sunday, March 15th, Bayport, Blue Point, and Miller Place, Rocky Point, St. Patty's Day Parades.
And then the Oracle Card and Intuitive Crystal class at Sanino Vineyards in Cutchogue. Explore spiritual wellness and intuitive practices in a relaxing vineyard setting.
Maybe do one then the other. Just kind of go.
Yeah.
Get silly at the St. Patty's Day Parade.
And then go get spiritual.
But yeah, for more events and things to do on Long Island, as usual, visit discoverlongisland.com.
Amazing. So celebrity.
Yeah.
It's happening. The Oscars, Spotlight, Long Island on the big screen.
Yeah. Yes, Academy Awards are airing March 15th. We're highlighting a few iconic films that were filmed or inspired by Long Island.
So let's go through the list because I want to see if you seen them and what your
the first one I'm gonna catch some heat. I've never seen The Godfather.
You live under a rock. I swear to God, you didn't watch The Godfather. You didn't watch Game of Thrones. You have homework to do.
I see you're retaining the negative parts about me. Anything positive you'd like to say?
You're beautiful and funny, and I love you.
Thank you so much. I actually was, this was a million years ago, but when Netflix first came around, based on your subscription, you would get DVDs. You know, it wasn't a streaming service.
Yeah.
And I was really, and I hate people who use these types of words, but I really thought I was a cinephile. Like, I was so into movies. I could talk to about like producers, directors, foreign films, black and white, all this stuff. And this was just one of them that I would, because I would purposely would focus on movies I hadn't seen that were like important to see. I just never got with The Godfather. And it's a trilogy? Is it? Yeah, something.
I have never seen it either, Stacy.
Oh, God.
And I love old movies. Older, excuse me. Don't need to
Watch it.
Yeah, but I love classic movies.
Yeah.
Safe.
And I haven't seen it either.
Yeah.
At the Sands Point Mansion, Falaise, including the unforgettable, well, the horsehead scene, I know. That I know.
How do you know this?
Because there's still classic elements of classic films. That I
Okay,
know,
all
right?
right,
That's
all
in the
right.
bed,
Yeah.
right? The horsehead.
You got to watch it.
But like that's like if someone didn't see Fatal Attraction, they know the bunny and the on the.
I don't
pot.
know that.
Oh well, then then it's 1-1, isn't it? Let's keep moving. God, you know you you critique people and you don't look within.
No, I don't.
Fine.
Wolf of Wall Street was
Yeah.
filmed in 2013, or it came out in 2013, and it's based off of the real life story of Long Island stockbroker Jordan Belfort, with scenes filmed in places like Sands Point and Bayville.
Yeah, that's a good one. This is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Me too.
And we can get
See,
into all
winner.
that talk about Jim Carrey. Have you seen a lot of that?
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't really know.
We'll get there. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is, if you have not seen this
Yes.
movie, I'm not talking about Godfather type movie. If you haven't seen this movie, it is so unique, so beautiful, so weird, but also like mainstream. Like it's
Right.
not, must see it. But this emotional climax takes place in Montauk, featuring the iconic line, "Meet me in Montauk."
Yes. So there's like so much that goes on. I can go on for
Yeah.
days about this movie.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just incredible. I can say that I never saw this. Amityville Horror House, 1979, inspired by the infamous
There's no house.
Amityville Horror. Sorry. Inspired by the infamous haunting story tied to the house. See at Ocean Avenue in Amityville.
I'm gonna take a hard pass. On
Hard
that one.
pass. Hard pass.
Great Gatsby.
Yes.
More Leo. F. Scott Fitzgerald's novel was inspired by Long Island Gold Coast mansions and his time living in Great Neck.
And then there was No Hard Feelings in 2023. Jennifer Lawrence's comedy is set in Montauk and filmed across several Long Island locations. A ton of other ones, too. There was Meet the Fockers. That's based in Oyster Bay.
Right, that's right.
There was like so...
I can pull up the article if you want to just read more.
I read the whole thing. It was like listed about, I don't know.
It's 50.
There was 50 of them. Yeah, there was so many. But it was really incredible to see like some of them. So I know sometimes they'll do like it is filmed in Oyster Bay,
Right, but it's supposed
actually
to be.
in Connecticut somewhere. But there were a ton of them. So we'll share that article in the notes, Michael, right?
It makes a ton of sense. I mean, look to your left, you have this,
Yeah.
you've got this. Look to your right, you have a totally different set.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The vineyards, all the stuff that we preach about why it's amazing to come here, it makes total sense that this would be a backdrop to a ton of successful films.
Yeah, I love it. Guess what?
Oh, good for
Yes.
him.
What?
Good for him.
We started it here at Tease. We talked about it, about how he was selling. But it finally sold. Billy Joel has finally sold his Middle C home for a whopping $28.75 million. It was the highest sale in Long Island history outside of the Hamptons.
Good for him. You
Good
know what
for
I
him,
mean? Because
yeah.
we were worried.
Yeah.
You know, he needs that money.
He needs it.
So good for you, Billy Joel. Come on here and talk to us about it.
Tell
It
us
was
how,
probably-
what
What's
real
it-
estate agent
yeah,
you used.
Right, and like the story associated with it. But yeah, 28.75. They're dividing the property into separate parcels. The full compound ultimately sold for $9 million more than that, making it a major moment for Long Island's luxury real estate market.
And for fans wondering, the Piano Man is not going anywhere. Billy Joel recently told audiences that he'll still be spending a lot of time on Long Island, even if he's enjoying a little more Florida sunshine.
JT is back. Justin Timberlake's back in Sag Harbor, except he's suing it over the potential release of his DWI body cam footage.
The footage recorded during the traffic stop and arrest is currently the subject of a Freedom of Information request from the media outlets. Ooh, Timberlake's legal team argues that releasing the video would reveal intimate details of the encounter and cause severe and
Irreparable.
Just severe. Irreparable harm to his personal and professional reputation.
Yeah, so the lawsuit names the village of Sag Harbor Police, the police chief as respondents, and a judge will ultimately decide whether the footage can be released. We saw the mugshot, though he had glassy eyes, but I guess maybe something.
I don't know.
He's not in NSYNC anymore. Like, we're all adults.
Well, he's Justin Timberlake. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, but like.
Listen, if you ask Brie anything about any celebrity right now, she's on fire. Oh, yeah. She's like going down rabbit holes. So, like, listen. Justin.
Really? Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. Right, that's the message.
That's the message.
Don't drink and drive.
And also, I'm wondering, like, did he say, like, do you know who I am, or I'm going to ruin you, or whatever. Something like that?
It's giving that energy right now.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's, I don't know.
What do you think, Hot Teas? Let us know.
Yeah.
Respond in the comments. But that's a fun one. We'll see what gets released.
Can we talk about Jim Carrey? Because I'm confused on this whole thing.
Yeah.
So I saw it. There's a lot of controversy whether or not he was mimicking a makeup artist, right? Like, what happened?
I think that there was people think it's not really him. There's somebody playing Jim Carrey because they were identifying like his voice changed, the shape of his eyes changed. He looks different, but there's still.
So it was a drag impersonator named Alexa Stone.
Oh,
that's official.
That's official.
Okay.
And it just so happens that Jim Carrey went to an event the next day at an award show where he genuinely was accepting an award. So people were like, what's going on?
Good job for the drag queen.
Yes, it's made insane major news literally everywhere. Alexa Stone is known for impersonating many different people.
Wow.
But this was probably the best. But the eyes is what everybody was talking about because it was blue eyes, I believe. Or I don't know if it was contacts or something, but everybody kept looking at the eyes. And then obviously all the prosthetics too.
Yeah.
But yeah. It was a drag queen.
Good for her.
That's
amazing then.
Amazing. That's wild. It's so scary to think like how media, like what they do too, right?
It's also it's a talent.
Yeah, that's
like if you seen like I've seen on like Insta like where they'll have a woman who's a makeup artist and she just looks like herself, and then she'll just put like a celebrity's name down, and you see her start to put all this makeup on her face, and she ends up looking like the celebrity.
Yeah.
And it's like the craziest thing. So it's an amazing skill. So let's get Alexa
Michael
Stone on
has
the
that
show.
skill.
I need to get back into it.
He hasn't done it in a while, but he's got like you go back on his social. It's amazing.
So can you do our makeup here, Michael?
Yeah, Michael, come do our makeup.
Anytime.
I just it's already passed, but I just want to wish my daughter a happy sweet 16.
Happy sweet 16, Harper.
She wanted to be away for her birthday.
Yeah, how's she doing?
And unfortunately, I did not have the ability to be away. So she flew out to my brother, who lives in San Francisco with his husband, and they're like the best hosts in the world.
I know. We were talking about it. I'm like, I want to go.
Yeah, they had like the whole place decorated and gift cards and all. Just like he's got every moment of every day planned. But happy birthday to my girl, Harper. She is just the best of all the rest. And it's my girl.
That's it. How do you feel having a 16-year-old?
I feel weird because I have to sign her up for driver's ed.
Yeah, that's
like
wild.
we'll make the joke, I'm old. How am I only 29? How am I 16? But like, that's weird.
That's
weird. Like the next thing that's like, this toddler is going to be behind, like you don't see your kid like that. And that'll be super weird.
Oh, I saw your posts when she was a tiny little babe. Oh my God. And then I also saw you guys went out to dinner. Where did you guys go?
We went to the city.
Okay.
And friends thought it was actually like a sweet 16 that I had, but it was not. We just went to this restaurant that is known for dancing on chairs, and they have a husband-wife entertainer.
I love it.
I sent Michael during the party because they were doing Abracadabra.
Aww.
And so, but it's like this woman that's probably I don't want to talk about women in their age, but older than us.
Yeah.
Her husband is also older than us. She has a mic. He's on a keyboard.
I love it.
And so they do their own renditions of popular songs, like they'll do Frank Sinatra, but then they're going into
Lady Gaga
and all this other stuff. So I sent it to Michael because I thought that was really fun. But yeah, and so my kids were the only children in the restaurant. Everybody came there to imbibe and enjoy themselves until the wee hours of the night. But a lot of people had birthdays there, but they really felt like the whole restaurant dedicated their attention to her.
I love that.
And so everybody's up on the chair swinging the napkins. It was just like the cutest and the best.
Oh, she loved it. I bet.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh,
it was good.
Good. Well, happy birthday, Harps.
I love her.
I love her too.
This was a great episode.
It was a great episode.
So before we go, everybody listening, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe.
We have a new review, Stacy.
Yeah, love to hear it. Love to hear it.
Where's the napkin? Slightly Snarky wrote that it's fun, informative, and easy listening. Easy like Sunday morning.
We are. Listen to this voice.
Yeah, see? Right. Sometimes you just want to keep it light and listen to people chat about what's going on in your area with personal stories infused, often relatable mom reflections, and get your itinerary for the weekend all in one shot. I listen to the new episode every Tuesday, and it's just easy listening on the way to and from work. I really do recommend listening to their events portion because they've done the research on cool and interesting events happening throughout the island.
How true.
Thank you,
10 out of 10
Slightly
review.
Snarky. Yes. I love this. She gave us 5 stars, or he.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah. So don't forget to do that. Throw a comment in there. We know we love you. You love us back. So let's hear from you.
Let's hear from you. And until then, we'll see you next week.
Thank you, guys.
The Long Island Tea Podcast is brought to you by Discover Long Island. For exclusive access to contests and promotions, follow Long Island Tea Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And for questions, comments, and collaborative inquiries, email spillthetea@discoverlongisland.com.